Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Who's that right there? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Come on, come on, come on. Time to go. I want to swim. Dance in the matter. Dance the matter. Dance the matter. Dance. Yeah, man, I think it may be time to depart from this LA shit, bro. These Hispanics out here, it's crazy, man. These Hispanics out here is crazy. These Hispanics. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get in. Van. Get up. Go ahead.
Venga, que vamos a limpiarlo.
Bye. Go. Get your butt over there. God damn it. Yeah, man. Might be time to get out of this LA shit, man. These fucking Hispanics out here is crazy, bro. You know, I'm from the Bay. I'm from Oakland, California. Northern California, the culture, the vibes, everything is totally different than Southern California. And even the racial relationships between blacks and Latinos are totally different than that of Southern California. These Hispanics out here is on some bullshit, bro. I don't know, man. Like, my temper, my anger, I've been quick tempered and very agitated as of lately. A lot of that going on with me, but the way these people drive on these highways, man, anybody that's from LA, anybody that ever been in LA or spent a substantial amount of time in LA, you know what I'm talking about. Like, the way they drive out here, man, is if you quick tempered, I'm gonna tell you this. If you are quick tempered, you won't do good out here because it's like you can't even drive in the slow lane. Let's say you want to drive in the slow lane on a highway, which is usually the lane all the way to the right, right? In most United States cities, the lane all the way to the right is the slow lane. So even if you want to drive in the slow lane, because hey, maybe you want to go 55, maybe you want to go 60, whatever, they would literally, it's no slow lane out here. Every lane to them is the speeding lane. And if you are not going fast in the slow lane, when I mean fast, like 70 miles per hour and up, they would literally try to run you off the fucking road, or they'll do like some bullshit like this happen, right? And it keeps happening. You know, I'm a family man, so when I'm with my family, I don't try to do no. I try to go slow. I try to be cognizant of my families in the back of the car, and I got small children, so I'm like, okay, I'm going like 55, 60-mile range, and I go all the way in the right lane. I don't try to be in the speeding lane. I try to get all the way to the right. Well, I'm doing about 55, 60, and I'm just driving. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, a a, a mofo, Hispanic man, jumped right in front of me, and literally cut right in front of me, try to run, like cut me off. Like he cut so close, he almost hit the side of my car. And then after he got in front of me, he proceeds. Now I just said, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of getting used to this. This is the way they drive out here. So I said, whatever, man. I try to just let that shit go. But no, this guy didn't let it go. What he did, he got right in front of me and then he hit the fucking brakes. Now, keep in mind, my family is in the car. I stay with my shit on me. I stay with my shit on me. If you know what I mean. I stay with that, goddamn it. You need to ride around with that, goddamn it, as Corey Holcomb would say. I stay with my goddamn it. I'm legally licensed to carry my goddamn it, if you know what I mean. But I said, damn, like this motherfucker. The way I'm taking this, the way I'm looking at this situation, is like this motherfucker try to kill me and my family. So when I'm looking at that situation like that, because let's say something was wrong with my brakes. Let's say, you know, anything. Let's say I didn't catch it fast enough. I could have literally either ran right into the back of his car, or try to run off the road trying to avoid him with my family in the car. So my temperature immediately go up, because now this ain't just about me. This is about me and my children in the back. So I'm ready to get my shit and ready to. And man, I'm telling you, my woman is looking at me. And they all scared. They looking at me because they can see the rage in my eyes. I'm like, I'm enraged now. Because I took this personal. I took this shit personal now. So I'm ready to go. I'm ready to crash out, man. And I had to take a deep breath, and I'm like, man, I could see her in the mirror looking at me, and she's looking at me like shocked and shit, like, and she's like, what's that about? You you don't see your families in it. I said, you know what? So the Hispanic, I mean, I can't see. How you doing, y'all? So the Hispanic, he he jet off after he did that shit and took the nearest exit. He took the nearest exit and then flipped me off, right? Put his hand out the window. Not knowing this this guy is not knowing that literally, I don't know, maybe he carrying too, who knows? But literally I had to drop on him. And if my anger was raised to a certain amount after he didn't did that to me, it could have been it could have been a wrap for me, because and so I said, I gotta get out of this shit. This LA shit, this LA shit, these hostile Hispanics, man, I'm gonna fuck around and catch a case out here, bro. Or something gonna happen to me. Like I don't want that, but it's like, nah, they just too much out here, and it just happens. And it's like the energy and the vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's just a whole different energy and vibe out here that is, and with everything that's going on with these goddamn riots and shit, like the whole energy and the vibe and the tensions is up. You know what I'm saying? So my mind is like, I gotta get out of this shit. Like, me and my family, we gotta get up out of here. I, you know, I don't know if I want to go back to Oakland, because Oakland is going through their own shit. Like Oakland is different. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I would say this: if you from Oakland, if you from the Bay Area, you grew up in the Bay Area, you know the vibe between blacks and Latinos and other groups. It's not that hostile. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we kind of rock with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have this animosity that they have out here. But out here they have an animosity towards blacks. And you could be not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be not doing nothing, but they have an animosity towards black people out here. They you know the gangs, the Mexican gangs, the Latino gangs, they target black people. That's the type of vibe they on out here. So when you look at that aspect of it, it's like, and you not used to that, you don't come up in that. It's like it's different when you come up in it, right? If you a black person born and raised in LA, you kind of used to that environment. But if you come from a different region where it ain't really like that, you're not used to that. So it's hard for you to deal with that shit and just be like, man, no, I ain't putting up with that. I'm not putting up with that. I'm not putting up with that, bro. I be trying to woosah, woosah, Jay, woosah. I be trying to woosah, but it be hard. I'm, I'm, uh, I'm already stressed out. I'm already stressed. My stress levels is up. You know what I'm saying? I'm already feeling irritable for other reasons. You feel me? And like to add to that, it's 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 too much. Like you just can't drive out here, bro. You can't literally drive out here. I'm telling you, I've been to Florida. I heard Florida got worse drivers than LA, but I don't know. I think Florida. I think they do too much in the weather conditions. Like it could be raining. It could be hurricane. They'll be driving like 100 miles an hour. I think more so the Florida driving is like just crazy driving in crazy weather. The driving out here is hostile, aggressive, and they'll run you off the goddamn road. They'll try to run you off the road if you're not speeding like them. If you not, why y'all didn't close the door? Why you didn't close the door? Huh? You good? All right. But yeah, man, they'll run you off the road if you're not speeding like them. Let me let y'all see what I'm out here at the park at night. Beverly Hills. I don't even like to be in the areas where they at, bro. I mean, and I any Mexican person, Hispanic person that may watch this video, I know this don't apply to everybody, right? We know that there are exceptions to the rule, but I'm gonna say the majority is on some BS. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. I gotta go down south, and I mean, no, down south is a whole different environment. You know what I'm saying? Down south got they issues in down south, but at least it's more of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I gotta go to Midwest? Midwest got they, I don't know. What's up to everybody in the in the chat? What's up? Everybody tuned in, but I ain't got much to say, man. I'm just like, I need to get out of this. Like, and I only came to LA. I've been here for a year, but I only came here. I didn't come here for Hollywood. I didn't come here to be to chase the Hollywood dream or whatnot. I came here for a job. I came here for a job, and I'm like, well, this job, it ain't paying me what I need. Like the cost of living is going up. The cost of living is going up everywhere. Inflation, with Trump and the tariffs and all this shit that's going on. The cost of living is going up, but in California, when it goes up, it goes up. high and wages ain't going up with it. So I'm like, I got the job. Nah, you feel me? It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't worth it, bro. It's just different energy out here. And you can feel it in the air. Anybody that's an outsider, anybody that's comes from a different part of the country, you can kind of just like you can go certain places and you can feel the vibe in the air. You can feel the energy. A lot of things. Sometimes you don't have to. Sometimes things don't have to be said. Actions don't have to be taken. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if anybody like if you ever go into like let's say you enter a room, right? Let's say you go into some type of social gathering or social event, and you enter the room and you can feel the energy when anybody even say anything. You might feel like the energy, oh man, this energy is bad. The vibe is bad. And nobody had to say anything. No actions have to be taken, but you can just kind of feel the energy of that room without anything being said. You could be like, nah, this energy don't feel good in here. I'm about to get up out of here. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how it felt to me, and it feels to me when I first, really got entwined in LA, right? Because Oakland, the Bay Area, and Southern California, if you drive, it's a 5 hour drive, a 5 to 6 hour drive. If you fly, it's about an hour, it's about 45 to an hour flight. So a lot of people from the Bay Area will take trips to Los Angeles just to kick it. Like we'll just drive, like we either fly or we'll drive and we'll stay like a few days, right? But we ain't really kicking it like in the neighborhoods. Like we going to the tourist areas. We might go to the beach. You know what I'm saying? We might go to Venice. Venice to walk to Venice Beach. We might go to Hollywood to look at the Hollywood stars, and or we might go to a party or event or whatever. We not really kicking it, so we don't really get to experience LA in its whole, right? So you might be like, oh, LA is cool. Yeah, it's cool if you only spend a few days here. But once you start to spend some time here and you start to really move around, you you can you can start to see a whole different type of vibe. You can feel a different type of vibe when you start to spend time here. And if you a black person, you gonna start to feel that vibe, and you gonna be like, ah man, this shit ain't this they on some other shit. And this only applies if you coming from areas. I know like people that come from Texas, right? Black people that come from Dallas, Texas. I heard it's similar in Dallas, Texas, between blacks and Mexicans as it is in the Bay Area. Meaning that in the Bay Area, blacks and Mexicans kind of mess with each other. And what I hear is that in Dallas, Texas, Houston, I think it's kind of the same energy, right? But I haven't really spent much time out there, but that's what I heard. So when you come to some place like Southern California and you could just feel the energy, like the hostility, and you like, oh nah, this ain't cool, bro. I ain't even doing nothing to you, bro. I'm out here to handle my business. I ain't out here to I'm out here to join no gangs or get involved in none of y'all politics. I'm just out here to handle my business. But it don't matter because you you got the color and they gonna come after you. They gonna come with that BS. You know what I'm saying? So I say, okay, man, it's time for me to rock out. I don't know, y'all. I don't know where I want to go next. I don't think I want to go to the Bay Area. I think, don't get me wrong, I love where I'm from. I love the Bay Area, but it's just too expensive to live out there. It's just too expensive. Um, Heard the crime is going up too because a lot of it's tied to economic reasons. People people struggling out there. I did Atlanta, but Atlanta is a whole different. So I'm trying to think of my next move. I did Arizona. I did Vegas. Uh, I don't know. I mean, maybe the Midwest. No, maybe the Midwest. Maybe the Midwest might be. I haven't did the Midwest yet. I haven't did the East Coast yet. We'll see, man. We'll see. But I know I got this. I know this LA. It ain't the vibe for me, man. Ain't the vibe for me. Ain't the vibe that I want my family in. So I'm like, yeah, we got to get up out of here. We had to get up out of here. People, beautiful night out here in Beverly Hills. If y'all want to come, it's a nice park right here, Roxbury. Yeah, we out. Yeah. You want Paw Patrol? You want Paw Patrol? I'm gonna give you Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol. Whenever you're in trouble, Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol. Hit me in the double. I'm out.